This is a test of the emergency broadcast system. I'm lying through my teeth, as there is no way to talk without talking through your teeth, unless you have no teeth. This is why they don't let me appear in front of the camera. Okay. Oh yeah, it's sending data. Except it's not actually streaming. That's okay. So, we're going to listen to the smooth beats of my terrible voice that no one would ever pay to have do a voiceover. Yep. Is anyone listening to my live stream? I'm not even talking to talk to the ceiling. I'm just talking so they can test it in the other room.
Do you need me to pull up the live stream?
I don't know. I thought they were trying it out in the other room.
Oh, maybe. Oh, they I'm sure they are.
So I'm just trying to give them some soothing voice. Don't leave. Come back, please. Your account is at greater risk of attack because you don't have two-step verification. Turn it on now for extra security. Get started. Learn to grammar, son. Let's see. Oh. Why are there... We are not receiving video data at a fast enough rate. You are lying. You are so lying. You are getting that video data so fast. The data is in. The numbers have arrived. I never thought that I could get tired of hearing myself talk, but it's happening as I speak. I kind of don't know what to say. So, I just flew in from Philadelphia, and boy, are my arms tired. I get no respect, not a bit. I, for one, would never join a club that would have someone like me as a member. What? Oh, yeah, it's already transitioned to it.
Are you talking to me, Aaron? Okay.
It's already transitioned. I can bounce between so you can see the difference. This is, all right, well, then that's what I'm going to do. Someone has messed up my shot. Oh, yeah, we're going to have to fix that. I fixed it. Okay. Boo.
Other thing about the Android, I don't know if this.
What are you doing?
What?
Or if it's just after you've had a phone a
So.
certain amount of time. But like clockwork,
Hi.
when my 2 years is up of paying the phone,
I have.
battery starts to go all to hell. So now if I'm texting, I'll go from 100%, 70% in 2 hours. But if I'm just surfing the web or whatever, it'll take all day to go down to 50%. But texting, now I feel like I'm plugging in like 3 times a day to keep it above 75%. Really? Really? Oh.
Is the audio
Wow.
working? I mean, I can hear me. But can you hear me in the other room on a TV where it's nice and safe and you can't touch me because I don't like anyone to touch me? If I could have my way, I would live in one of those bubble balls, and I would roll everywhere. Those big fluffy bubbles that make it so you don't ever have to touch anything. Knowing my luck, I would find a really big hill and roll into the ocean and float away. Wow, this suddenly got dark. And now I shall perform some interpretive dance. I don't know what that is. Can I stop this stream now? This is far less entertaining than the latest Hollywood blockbuster superhero movie. I wonder when they're going to come out with one that's like the same thing as Iron Man, except it's like in ancient Rome, they can call it Brass Man. I'm going to stop talking now, which is something that I don't usually give people the joy of hearing. Goodbye.
Okay, so
I
the
better keep talking.
The visual's working, just not the audio.
La la
Gotcha,
la
okay.
la 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 la. So, maybe I should sing some classic songs. No. Every time I think of something, I just, what should I sing? Not the ABC song. That gets played on this radio way too much. Maybe I could sing something different. Nothing. What do you think? Nothing. What's your favorite song? Nothing. You like nothing? You're not really trying to get me to sing the
Corona
ABC
here
song.
is so awesome. Of course, it's wet right
Are you
here.
kidding me? Moo. Hi, my name is Tony. I like bologna and American cheese and macaroni. Hey, psst. Just a minute.
Really?
What's the range on these microphones
Some
like?
people have really.
I wonder if I could walk out into the parking lot.
That I've seen on Zoom. Like, I would not go out in public looking like the way you look right now because you are scary. Like,
what could I say that would get me in trouble if I tried to be a politician in the future?
For a haircut, I'm desperate to cut. Like, I can handle not having it cut right now.
Some people are not
I've just embraced the gray and haven't colored it.
Can't say that on television.
It is really.
But this is
like
the internet.
Serious, white.
And I'm from the internet.
Looking forward to getting highlights of some sort.
Maybe I could recite some like, I don't know, classic George Carlin for all the enjoyment of the viewers out there. All 2 of them. Oh, wow, what a big audience. Yeah. I need to run some tests.
About my nephew again. So, like I said, he has not really been a big texter.
Let's see.
Until the past week and a half. And
hey.
He got a text message.
The ceiling is talking to you.
He didn't know. And they kept
The ceiling is talking.
Asking, are you getting my messages?
All right, I have a new plan
for
this live stream, so I don't have to keep talking.
People he doesn't know.
Let's listen to the.
He replied back.
Let's listen to the funky beats.
Stop texting me, creep.
Instead.
I don't know who you are and what you want, but leave me alone. It was the dentist office. They had his number instead of my sister's number. It doesn't matter if they're a creep or not. You come tell me. You don't respond back to them. I was like, at least he stood up for himself. I'm proud of that. Right, yeah. At least he didn't say, hey, my name's Joseph. What's your name? Hey, Marty. I'm good. How are you? You bet, Marty. I can talk all day. Let's see. What can I talk about? So I watched 90 Day Fiancé last night, and it was super interesting because there is a couple from Australia, or one is in Australia and one's from America, and they've been dating in Australia, and his son is like 9 years old, and he thought that his ex-wife would be okay with him moving his son to America with him. And then she says, no, I'm not okay with you moving to America with our son. So now the girl who went from America to Australia to see him is like, do I stay in this and see him 4 times a year until his son is old enough to drive himself? And, you know, like that was really a dumb move on his part to, yeah, I think so too. I would be so ticked if I was dating somebody and they say, yeah, we're going to move to America. And then They say, oh no, we're not. But I'll make time to see you.
Right.
Marty, what'd you do this weekend, Marty? Tell me what you did this weekend.
Now
I know.
Yeah.
It did go fast.
I stole that point.
It was a nice weekend tomorrow.
Yeah. So in addition to podiums, we have podiums, podiers, podiums, and I can't think of any other vocal tics.
Mine
Yeah,
does?
there's a good reason for that. Give me just a minute.
Okay, I'll keep
It's a
talking.
very good reason for that.
I talked to Brian this morning. Not tonight, but we will. That's for sure.
My mic is. There it goes. Okay. Yeah, that didn't flip, so that's good.
May 31st.
Turn the music back off.
So you have to
I can hear
submit a 2-minute video of
Let
you
me go
doing
in the other
whatever
room.
talent you want to do.
Come with
So
me.
I am rapping the
Come with
books
me.
of the Bible, which I learned when I was in 8th grade confirmation. And I've been wanting to teach it to the confirmation kids, and we just have not gotten around to me doing it the past couple years. But that I'm going to get my sister's family to be in the video as my backup dancers, and I'm going to rap the books of the Bible. No, it's just for the pandemic. Just something to uplift everybody and, get everybody's mind off of everything. We had one in September that was to raise money for the youth group, and it was hardly anybody outside of the youth participated, like with a talent. And so we're hoping anybody in the church will submit. And it's not to raise money or anything. It's just purely for fun. So I hope we get some fun stuff. We have some really talented people, but like one person told dad jokes, and I was like, that's a cute little bit, but and they really were some dad jokes, like not jokes that I would tell. Do you still need me to continue to talk? I can keep going. So I started Love is Blind. I think I'm 4 episodes in, and I'm really dying to continue it to see that they actually get together like on a vacation or something. That's so interesting to me. But the first couple that got together, the African American girl and to me they were super cute. They were so sweet, and I'm really going to be upset if they don't stay together because they're so cute. I thought they really liked each other for who the other person was, But I don't like the one guy who's telling each girl. Oh, I thought he's telling everybody exactly what they want to hear. Yeah, don't spoil it. Don't spoil it. Have you discovered anything new? Oh, yeah, I saw that advertised. Is it good? Oh, yeah. That's what I'm looking. That's why I love what we do in the shadows. It is so light and fun, and I have some. They're like, are vampires really funny? I'm like, these are hilarious. They are hilarious. In the episode with Haley Joel Osment, I thought he was so good. That's probably my favorite one maybe so far. And I like the one with Mark Hamill this week, but to me it was not as good as that one, but it was good. No, everybody tells me that's really good too. But I love Jermaine Clement and Taiki. How do you say his name? Taiki, yeah, Watiti, yeah. He's brilliant, and I still want to see Joe Rabbit. Is that what? Yeah, Jojo Rabbit. Yeah, my sister said that was one of her favorite movies she'd seen in a long time. Yeah. Yeah, how can you make Hitler fun? But it sounds like he did, which is weird, but and did you ever watch Flight of the Conchords? Well, I have them all on DVD if you'd like to borrow them sometimes, but I saw them in concert in Cary 2, 3 years ago. They are so hilarious. I love them so much. And it's just that light, fun, mindless, just fun stuff. Yeah. I don't want any drama or, yeah, no. I don't want anything sad. Like, I still haven't watched Finding Neverland about Michael Jackson, and I know I should, but I'm a huge Michael Jackson fan, and I really don't want to. But everybody says, Lindsay, you won't listen to him anymore. I don't know if I can bring myself to watch it, but I still watch Bill Cosby's show, and I don't like him, so maybe I can still listen to the music and just not like him. Right, right. That's true. That's true. Maybe his kids are, and it's not their fault. So I don't want to penalize them. You need me to continue to keep talking? Okay. Y'all be careful what you ask for. I already asked Brandy if she knows any jokes, and she says, and I ruined the one I tried to tell. So, you know any jokes, Caitlin? What? Oh, I gotta remember that one from my nephew. Yeah, that's a good dad joke. Um, I hear jokes all the time, but I can't remember. I dated a guy once. Oh, this was so sad. He would find a joke online every day to tell me a joke. He's like, I just like that you laugh at my jokes, and I want you to laugh every day. And they were the lamest jokes. Like, I laughed to be nice. I said, maybe I shouldn't laugh at your jokes anymore because they're not that great. But yeah, but he would go online every day and try to find one. I thought that is really cute but sad at the same time. I have dated some interesting people, Caitlin. I've got, I really should write a book or a blog or something. I got some stories. For, oh my gosh. My favorite is that I tell people is when the guy, he was Indian, and we went out to Starbucks, and we started talking about religion a little bit, and we obviously were on different pages there, but I thought, he seems really nice. There's no reason can't go out again. So before I could even get home, 10 minutes away, he started texting me all this stuff about, oh my gosh, I could stare into your eyes all day. I was like, we just had coffee for 30 minutes. That's a little much. And he did it for the rest of the week. And then I agreed to go have lunch with him. And we had lunch, and I waited till about mid-meal, and I said, I really think you're a nice person. I'm just not feeling a romantic connection, and, maybe we could play tennis because he liked to play tennis. So maybe we could do that sometime. So for 45 minutes, he did not let me say one more word and proceeded to tell me about all the women who've thrown themselves at him and how he is desired by so many. And my favorite thing he said was, since I stopped looking for really good-looking people and just focused on so good-looking people, I've had a little better luck with finding nice people. I was like, oh, so now I'm just so. And I just let him keep talking. And so after 45 minutes, I was like, I'm not sitting and listening to this anymore. So I said, you know what? I'm going to go, and you can pay my bill, which I've never done that to anybody before. But I just got up and walked out. I was like, I think I've had enough. He told me that one woman loved him so much that she fed him, like spoon-fed him all of his food. And I did interrupt him then, and I said, I wouldn't feed you unless you lost your arms. Like, why would I need to feed you your, it was weird. He's like, but she loved me that much. And I said, where is she? Why are you not with her? He said, there are some women I dated who were just so beautiful, and I was looking for more than just beauty, and I really wish I had given them more attention and time. Yeah, I think you might need to go back and find one of those because you're not getting anybody with what you got going on right now. And then he started talking to me about arranged marriage. His brother had an arranged marriage, and how it worked out great. They love each other so much. But he needed a 10. And he didn't think in an arranged marriage he could have a 10 because apparently he was a 10. And I thought, you must be looking at somebody I'm not looking at. But it was fascinating. It was really interesting. And then I had the guy who, first and only date, we're playing putt-putt, and he says, I really like your shoes. I was like, thank you. He said, can I touch your feet, your foot? And before I was so shocked. I thought, how do I respond to this? He was down there picking my foot up. I was like, oh no, there is not going to be a second date for this. So that was really interesting. And so my mom, who my dad died 12 years ago, I would love for her to find somebody, but she hears me tell stories like that, and she does not want any part of it. And of course, we don't want some creep to, show interest in her, and that would just be so bad. But the year I dated 17 people, and when I say dated 17 people, I went out with several of them just for one night. Some of them were 3 or 4. Only one person was longer than like a month or a month and a half. But that was the year I said, I'm going to say yes to everybody unless there's some really big reason I know it would never work.
This live stream brought to you by Reddit.
And that was a good experience because it wore me down, and I thought I had put hard effort into this. I have given it my all, and now I'm ready for a break. And already I'm seeing how it's like having a second job if you really want to make use of it.
The audiovisual team has lost themselves. I'm walking into a post now.
You have? Oh my gosh, there are. And there are really nice people. Like I've really talked to some really nice people, but the expectation that I'm going to respond to you in 30 minutes, and they say, "Are you not interested?" Like, I'm at work. I'll respond to you whenever I get home. If I feel like I don't have to respond to you. Titled, yeah, and that's not a good way to catch a fish. I just don't get it. And then there are the people who, during the pandemic, it's been very interesting because there are a lot of people who are not interested. They want to go ahead and meet you, and so that helps me weed people out right away. Because if you don't have some kind of thoughts similar to mine about how much exposure you need to have to other people so that you can protect the people around you, then that says a lot about you personally, I think. So that has been actually really a good thing because I've met people who they're totally fine with a Zoom meeting or socially distanced walking and, whatever. But there are a lot of people who are not. They're breaking the rules any chance they get. Hey, Stephanie. We're testing the microphone, so I'm just talking about life and old dating story. Like, were you working here when the guy picked up my foot on my date? Were you here then? Yeah, I thought you were. You were interning maybe at that time. Yeah, I had lots of good stories during that year. Lisa Gentry would say, Lindsay, please write all this down. Just do a blog or something. Like, nah. Oh, okay, well, I'm an open book.
This
I like
is
your
more
mask.
entertaining than everything else I've seen on the interwebs. I am in absolute anecdote heaven.
So if you want to right now, can you just sit back here? And then Daryl and Lisa will come in for the budget public hearing, and one of them can sit there and one can sit back here. And then, but until, oh yeah, it's almost 5. So do you mind going on out there for people? So I don't think we're going to have that many. It starts at 6, but people can sign up to speak from 5 to 6. So Stephanie, before you go, Caitlin was asking, and I was asking Caitlin, have you started watching any new shows during the pandemic? Ooh, I've never watched that. Is that a CW? Yeah. Oh, Oh, it's over. Okay. Oh, my mom is super into Outlander. She's read all the books. I watched season 1 with her like in one day, and I liked it. But she's in it for all the historical fiction. Hey, Sheriff, because it takes place in North Carolina. Part of this my family's settlement. But I don't know if you ever knew Margaret Goldston that worked in tax. She's really Susanna's mom. She's really into them too. She's read all the books, so that's what everybody says. How you doing, Sheriff? Good. We're testing the live stream, so I'm just talking about life. And how was your weekend, Sheriff? Yeah. Yeah. I don't have trouble coming up with stuff. Even if it's embarrassing about my life, I'll go. It's for the greater good. Thank y'all for helping up front. I appreciate it. You still need me to keep going? My stories are not that great. It was the sheriff I was telling them about. In 2016 was the year I did, like, I went all in with online dating, and I said I was going to say yes to anybody that, unless there was like a real crazy reason to say no. And so I was on it. What? Oh, well, gosh, I'm a loud person. Yeah. Okay. So is this better? Does this sound better? Yeah. Yeah. As my mom has told me, I'm a projector. Yeah. It's that theater background coming in handy. Keep talking.
Test 1, 11
You
to
want me to
1.
keep talking?
I would love to hear what I sound like.
So anyway, Sheriff, I was on it one date, the first and only, with this guy, and he said, "I like your shoes," and I said, "Well, thank you." He said, "Can I touch your feet?" And before I could respond, because I was so shocked, he was on the ground, like with my foot in his hand. I was like, "Well, we're not having a second date, that's for sure." That's enough of that.
I am a connoisseur of putting my feet in my mouth. I just realized that sounds a lot stupider than I thought it would.
No, I think there are a lot of people out there like that. I think we've all done that at some point.
Oh, I just had to hear myself say that. This day is getting so interesting.
I need to turn this off for a minute. Okay.
Oh, now we get to listen to me. Hi, I am a person. This is a test of the live stream audio. It's not loud enough, is it? It never is loud enough. It's never going to be loud enough. All right, a little bit of gain. What did that gain do? Did something. Well, there you go. The gain. Hello, and welcome to the test stream. This is lots of fun. Can anyone hear me? Is anybody there? Wow, I have to hear myself talk on this other computer too. This is fun. I like to hear me. I am my favorite person. Hor, 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 hor. Normally I'd use my microphone to say something interesting, inspiring. But in this case, my mind is empty. It is a blank canvas. It needs a template so that I can use a wet paintbrush and fill in the colors without having to do any real work. Because that's my form of artistry, pirated from someone else in a factory somewhere. So, oh, hey, that distorted. I heard that too. How bad can it get? Talk. Reveal your secrets. Hey, that distorted. I heard that too. How bad can it get? Yeah. Yeah, that's a little distorted at the top end. We need to not do that. No. That was. This is going to get really loud really quick. Went into the red when I said quick. What happened there? It distorts if it hits the red, so we probably need to back that off a little more. Whew. I can't get it any louder on the stream. If it gets any louder on the stream, it's going to distort every time someone gets riled up.
On Thursday. Well, it's scheduled Thursday, Friday, and
So, yeah,
next Thursday.
not much to be done
but
about
we'll
that.
only use Friday and next Thursday if we need them. So we'll know.
Is your mic back on?
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. No, it's fine. I don't like talking anyway.
Okay.
I'm lying, of course. Lollipop, lollipop, oh, lolly, 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 lollipop, lollipop. And that's why they don't hire me to sing here. Hey, a gavel. Did someone just laugh at me in the other room? I'll remember this. I shall avenge myself by staring with a scowl in your general direction, sir. So it looks like this is going to be the invisible commissioners meeting, where all the commissioners are invisible. Hello, invisible Jim Crawford. How you doing? Feeling quiet today? Oh. Yeah. Didn't know that was going to happen. It's a new side effect of the virus. You vanish and no one can hear you. But you can still manifest yourself into... You can still do telekinesis, lift things, throw them across the room, terrify everyone, steal people's pies, I suppose. That's what I'd do, because I'm fat. I would totally steal everyone's pie. These microphones need a windscreen for the pop, so that plosives don't pop on the microphone. Pop, 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 pop. I feel like I'm an amateur rapper now. Yeah, I'm not. I'm not the next Eminem. Although I am eating M&Ms. I'm not the next Eminem. I eat other rappers for breakfast. I think that's cannibalism, actually. I don't think that's allowed. Anyway. Why is it so... Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay. This is an enlightening PowerPoint presentation where we can see Board of Commissioners. Text I can't read on the tiny preview. Actually, I could probably improve this a little bit. Boy, I hope they figure out the audio thing soon so that I don't have to keep talking. Let's see. Yeah, that's exactly what I set it up to do. Nice. Okay. That's pretty perfect. Nobody knows the trouble I've seen. Nobody knows my sorrow. Oh, Zazu, do lighten up. Sing something with a little more bounce to it. Well, I guess that's not working. I bet you they can't hear me. Well, now the microphone's off up there. You don't care if I talk about dumb things, right? No one does. No one cares. No one's listening to me. I like listening to me. I like to hear myself talk. That's why I'm talking into a microphone. And hey, I need you to follow me. Come here. Follow me. Follow, follow, follow. No. Is that a song? I wonder where everyone went. Well, it's there, but it's not coming from the ceiling. Oh well. Can't fix everything, right? Okay, so I hope that somewhere, someone in this building is listening to me talk and that I'm not doing this in vain. Blip, blip. What's blipping? Well, the air conditioning in this room that I'm in is particularly nice. Is there anyone in the control room, I wonder? Well, I wish I could do something other than talking to this microphone, but I'm playing my part. I am but a cog in the machine. I am a sprocket, and the world is a clock. Actually, that makes me sound like I have more function. That makes me sound like I have more importance than I really do. So let's see. Can I, any requests? Anyone? Let's see. Papa was a rolling stone. Wherever he laid his hat was his home. And when he died. Yeah, you know. Boo. This is a story of a man named Brady. I'm pretty sure there's a Supreme Court case about him. Wait, that's not how the song goes. Huh. Boy, oh boy, my thinker is thunk. I mean, like my brain fell out of my ear. It's just that small that it can fall out, and it goes thunk when it hits the ground. You know, you ever have that happen? You ever just have your brain come out and there's a thunk on the ground? Let's see. Maybe I could, I've watched the Sonic movie about 100 times. So maybe I could just start going through it line by line and saying every single word that every single character says. What do you think? Ooh. So, so, needle pulling thread. Yeah, that joke. Got to be careful with that joke. It's an antique. Let's see. So, I wonder if they'll ever figure out what's going on upstairs. Is that question technical or metaphysical? This is the only time in my life that I get to just be a raving madman walking around a building saying nothing of value and getting paid for it. Yeah. Boogers. Fastest way to get committed to a mental institution. Walk around the building spouting weird nothings on the microphone. So, I was thinking, and it didn't work out very well for me, so I stopped thinking. Whew. Circular reference, circular reference, circular reference, circular reference. Sir, the stream is still running. The stream is streaming. Have you ever wondered what the sound of your hard drive space slowly eroding away is? I wonder if that distorted. Yeah, I bet it did. Well, that's because it's still streaming. Blah, 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 blah. That's because I'm very loud. Boom, 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 boom. Bam, bam, bam. Okay. All right. Yep. Ready? I'm gonna count. I'm gonna count so you can see if it's in house or if it's.
So it's working.
One, two, three, four, five, 5.5, 6, 7, 7.77, all lucky sevens. 8. 8 is what I did to my dinner. Oh, wait, I haven't had dinner. 9, which means no in German. Who is calling me? My ringtone is the Blazing Saddles theme song, because it's a good song. Oh, well. Ooh. My microphone is like the internet. It's wireless. Let's see. Name a song I'm likely to know. Mike? By the way, your microphone's not hooked into your board.
Yeah, I don't need it.
Okay, just making sure. La 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 la. You ever just get so bored? You know, I think I should be chairman of the board, but not in the way you're thinking. I should be chairman of the BORED, because I would be boss at doing nothing and complaining about it. Which is probably what a bunch of people think that we're doing in here today. Because people. I don't know. Hey, did you stop that stream? Am I still broadcasting to no viewers? Huh? You hear me? Oh, good. I'm the voice in your head. Throw ice at them. Ice. Cool them off. So what is it? Is there a... what is it that you buy that has a cooling off period?
A mortgage?
Ah, okay. Doesn't mortgage literally mean like life measure or something? Really? Well, that's about how long it takes to pay one off. Mortgage. You know, I think that all of your problems in life could be solved if you just drank more water. Can't afford your mortgage? Drink more water. It'll be the death of you, but at least you'll be hydrated before you desiccate. I mean, that's the story of my life. Hit Control-Shift-R, which is force refresh. By the way, if F5 doesn't get the job done, hit Control F5 or Control Shift R. It'll refresh your page, but I mean really refresh. I'm talking like Mentos, the refresh maker. I will never get a job in stand-up comedy. I'm going to have the whole board of commissioners being like, get this guy out of here. He no funny. He funny except that. Hey, how you doing? My name is Tony. Yeah, I'm pretty good at that. Pretty good at telling falsehoods as opposed to true hoods. Why is there no such thing as a true hood if there's such thing as a falsehood? Is a falsehood something you get on your Mustang that makes it look like you have a big old carburetor, but you really have fuel injection and a 4-cylinder? Put a hood scoop on my Honda. I don't understand why people do stuff like that. It's like, oh, that's great, dude. You can cool off your spark plug wire cover on your 4-banger. I used to have a 4-banger. I'd never stoop so low as to put a hood scoop on it. Now I have a 6-banger. It's 1.5 4-bangers. I can do basic math. Thanks, Ford. All right, well, I don't know where this is going, but I know where it's coming. So, I think that maybe what we should do is instead of holding a commissioners meeting, we should have a screening of Office Space. Hi, Peter. What's happening? Yeah, that'd be great. Okay, thanks, Peter. It's just that we're putting the new template on all the TPS reports now, so if you could try to remember to do that, that'd be great. Okay? Take a laser printer out back and beat it with a baseball bat.
And then we have 8 signed up for Republicans, but 3 signed up.
How long do I have to do this? Y'all are going to think I'm nuts by the time I'm done. Anyone? Is it even still coming through the ceiling? I don't hear it anymore. Huh. Nothing? No? Can anyone hear me? Can anyone hear me coming from the roof? No? Okay. So, if someone gave me my own personal radio station, I would not have anything of value to say. Hey, come here. Is it still needed? Is it still needed? Does anyone care if I'm talking anymore?
Keep doing it. We might have to stop
That's.
you and come back.
Oh. Wow, someone wants me to stop talking. That's new. I'm lying. That's basically my whole life. Now you know why I'm single. Anyway. What do you need? Oh. Do you still
You took the dishes down and set 'em on the counter. Humming aloud 'cause I was trying to talk to you. And one by one you held 'em up just so and dropped 'em on the floor like you were trying to break 'em perfectly in two. I tiptoed in the try and straightened up this morning, and I couldn't stop myself from looking in on you. I couldn't tell if you were sleeping, but your eyes were closed like you were trying to keep the coming day from coming true. You bore a hole into the world it doesn't notice, and I'm afraid to look at what you're trying to see. good to her, so she kept right on going. Now I'm not in a wallet anymore. Now you can iron your soul to smooth away the wrinkles. Do exactly what you say you're gonna do. Everybody